you practicing to improve or to reinforce bad habits? Because you would think the more experienced you are, the better you are. There is an old adage that practice makes perfect. No, it doesn't. Practice makes permanent. What you are doing, unless you evaluate what you're doing or have somebody else help you evaluate what you're doing, is you are reinforcing what you do that is good. You're also reinforcing what might be distracting from what you are doing. So what I am going to highly recommend you do is to put what you are saying in your important conversations and presentations under a magnifying glass. See, the more experienced you are, you know what you're saying. However, have you ever recorded what it is you say? Have you ever, just in a training session perhaps with your staff, recorded it to see what you say? You will be surprised. Outside the privacy of your own home, all speaking is public speaking. This is in here because all the time I hear, well, Miss Fripp, you're a professional public speaker. Of course you have to look at what you say and how you say it. Everything is public speaking. You network here, you talk at lunch, you interact with each other, you go out to a hospitality industry event to network. It is all public speaking. So let's start small and then go into the more important sales conversations and see if we can improve them at any point. Earlier in my career, I had the opportunity to speak in South Africa. And one weekend, they took us to a game park. And it was a wonderful experience. It was hardly roughing it. The trekkers had been out for an hour by the time we got up for our 6:30 a.m. cafe au lait. And we bundled up in layers of clothes and went out in these big high jeeps to see these animals, and they were as magnificent as you would expect. We saw the zebras and the giraffes and the elephants and the rhinos and plenty of monkeys. And I realized what keeps those animals alive in their jungle can get us eaten alive in ours. Because although at times it is appropriate to stand in the background and let somebody else have center stage, in general, many of us fade into the background at a time that is not to our advantage to do it. We've heard it said different ways, but we need to learn to stand out, be distinctive, and be memorable. Your professionals need to stand out, be distinctive, and memorable. Outside the privacy of your own home, all speaking is public speaking. When you engage me to speak at your meeting or event, my content can be delivered as a keynote or a breakout session. Many of my clients hire me for both. Let's have a conversation.